The Broncos might be bringing in a new logo. Is it time to panic? Maybe not. Let's take a look. G'day legends, welcome back to the OldSkool Broncos Podcast, where we talk about all things Broncos, past, present and future. And today, we're diving into something that's got plenty of fans fired up. You've probably seen it doing the rounds, the leaked trademark application for a potential new Broncos logo. Now, straight up, it's not confirmed. It hasn't been launched and we haven't seen the final colours or wordmark included. But it has been lodged with IP Australia, which means this thing is real. And the club's at least testing the waters. So let's break it down. What makes a good logo? Why do clubs rebrand in the first place? And does the leaked version actually stack up? So let's look at what makes a good logo. Because I've been designing logos and branding for over 20 years. A great logo is simple. It should instantly say who you are, not a detailed drawing, not a photo, just a clean, iconic shape that works in every format. Digital, print, embroidery, signage, everything. It should be clean, bold, ideally just one or two colors. You want something that works just as well on a giant billboard as it does being stitched onto a cap. Too much detail, you lose versatility. Too many colors, you lose clarity. The key word here is iconic. And most iconic logos are ridiculously simple. Think Nike, Apple, BMW, they don't need an explanation, and that's the goal. So a quick history of the Broncos logo. Let's look at our own evolution. 1988, the wild Bronco with the cursive Broncos text. Big, bold, full of energy. It matched the time. That logo was on Wally's chest in year one. Alfie lifted the Winfield Cup in it back in 92 and then again in 93, standing next to Tina Turner. It meant something. Then, in 2000, we modernised. The character disappeared, we went minimalist. Just the Bronco head. And at the time, that was ahead of the curve. Logos were starting to shift from mascots to symbols, and the Broncos nailed it. That logo still holds up today. It's clean, it's flexible, and it's lasted over 2 decades. That's a big win in design terms. So let's look at what's been leaked. We've only seen the black and white trademark version. No colour, no text, just a horse head inside a shield. Straight away, it feels more conservative. No wild mane, no movement, no energy. It's tighter, more reserved. The shield shape itself, that's becoming more and more common in modern sporting branding. Think NFL, Super Rugby, even some of the newer NRL logos, all about creating something that feels structured, strong, and serious. But here's the thing, is that who the Broncos are? Why do clubs rebrand? Let's be clear, this isn't about looking nice. Clubs don't rebrand because their marketing team's bored. They rebrand to stay culturally relevant, unlock new commercial potential, and then freshen up their image for a new generation. This is about identity. It's about saying, this is where we're heading next. And if you get it right, it opens the floodgates for new merch, new fans, and new dollars. It's part branding, part business. So, does this new logo work? Let's go through the checklist. Does it feel contemporary? Yeah. It follows the current trend, clean lines, shield shape, simplified form, but it also feels safe, like they've sanded off the edges that gave us our personality. Will it sell merch? Absolutely. Let's not kill ourselves. Anytime the Broncos drop anything, fans line up. And with the jersey locked in for 2025, thanks to the NRL's 2-year rule, that gives them something new to sell. T-shirts, caps, hoodies, it's a money spinner. Is this logo flexible? Yeah. No fine detail, no clutter. It'll work big or small, on fabric or screens. But does it give the club more to work with than the current logo? I'm not sure that it does. Will it bring in new fans? Look, maybe. But teenage girls aren't becoming Broncos tragics because of a logo. They're tuning in for Reece Walsh's eyelashes, and mate, that's just facts. If the goal was to attract a younger, more diverse fan base, this probably isn't the needle mover. So here's my take. The Broncos are a rock star club. High energy, flashy, wild when we want to be. We're not the accountants of the NRL. We're the headline act. And this new logo, at least in black and white, in isolation, feels like a downgrade. It's tidy, but it doesn't feel like us. It doesn't feel like something that represents a club that throws long balls to Stags and steps through defenders with Walshy out the back. It feels more like a financial planner's logo than a footy team. Now, it is early days. We haven't seen the colours, we haven't seen the final pieces put together. And to be fair, it's just a trademark application. So I'm not going to burn it just yet. But right now, I'm just not feeling it. But let me hear what you think. What do you reckon? Is this the next evolution of our brand? Or is it missing that old school Broncos DNA? Let me know in the comments, message us, and tell me if I'm off the mark. We'll be back again soon for more footy chat. But I did want to get this one out while it was fresh in my mind. Thanks for listening. This is the Old School Broncos Podcast. Let's go, Broncos.